Happy Monday. My name is Cassidy, and we're going to get started here in a minute. Just switch everything over.
Hey, Cassidy, big crowd today.
I know. You got the instructors to yourself today.
Right.
Private lesson.
Hi, Emily.
Hey, Daniel, how are you?
I'm just peachy. All the smoke in the air makes it really strange sun out there.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
no.
super hazy. I just flew in this morning. I was in Chicago, back home for a little bit, and my friend picked me up from the airport, and I was like, wow, it's super hazy, but yeah, it's super sad.
Cassidy, are you in Oregon?
I am. Yeah, we're no fires yet. So
really, I heard you all had a really big fire going on
right now
in Oregon. Yeah.
I actually just got back
from
Miami, so maybe I missed it. Do you know where? Oh, my boyfriend just said it's in Eastern, so that's pretty far. We're on the west side of Oregon, so maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
Dang. It's too early.
We're getting your smoke, plus we have one up by Steamboat, another fire here. So Emily, that's what we're getting.
Yeah, that's what I figured. And California has a really bad one too.
Hey, hopefully not again this summer.
No, let's not do that. Yeah, we had that heat wave, so Oregon doesn't usually get above 90, and we had that like 115 for like 3 days straight. And so they made it, I know Portland, at least, I'm not sure about Salem where I'm at, but I know Portland made fireworks illegal for 4th of July because of that heat. So hopefully that helped.
Yep. All right.
Yeah.
Where's everyone?
I know what's going on. Private lessons.
Okay, let's go.
All right. So Phil, let's start with our figure 4. Let's stretch those glutes. I'm sitting on a chair, so if you have one, I have my lacrosse ball handy. I'm just going to start with these stretching. Don't feel like you have to mute yourself. It's not going to bother anybody else. Switching when you're ready. My boyfriend almost dropped the mirror, but caught it. Okay, so let's place both feet on the floor. You're going to take your lacrosse ball. I'm going to turn to the side so you can just see what I'm doing. Place it under your hamstring. Kind of roll if you can. Hopefully you have a sturdy chair. If there's a tender spot, just like always, you can hold it. Don't worry too much about the glutes quite yet. Ooh, we're gonna.
I know, when it gets close to the glutes, it wants to settle there because it needs it really bad.
Yeah, same. Ooh.
I found a good one on the ham.
Yeah, I need it. All right, switching when you're ready. Take your time. Definitely one of those things that doesn't look, looks weird.
What?
If someone were to just walk in right now, what is she doing? My right side's definitely a lot
Worse
tighter.
than my
Yep.
left.
Once you feel like you've got enough of the hamstrings, let's do our feet and then we'll make our way down to the floor for the glutes.
Okay.
So if you want to stand up, you can, or you can do this seated. I might stand up so I can put a little more weight on there, but that's up to you. Switching when you're ready. My whole lower body is pretty sore. I just got back from Miami. That's like a 6-hour flight. Ugh. I don't like sitting for that long. All right, let's take the chair, move it on the side. And we're gonna go over to the glutes, which means we're gonna lie on our backs or sides. Kind of depends on where you feel those tender spots. I probably will start on the side and then make my way to my back. Just like in yoga, really try to avoid holding your breath. Switching when you're ready. I'm going to start with the side again. Okay, once you finish your glutes, we're going to finish with those hip flexors again. So really focusing on the lower body, which means we're going to turn around on our belly. You can feel right around where your hip bones, right on the inside of that. I would start really light and gradually apply pressure because that is typically a sensitive one. And I'm going to switch to the other side for the last one. All right. Thank you, Daniel, for sticking with me.
Yeah, well, thanks. I'm not sure I'm doing the hip flexors correctly because I'm not really getting anything out of it.
Emily might be better at giving tips. Thanks, Emily.
Daniel, just make sure you're on the right area. It might help
Yeah,
to
I
like,
think that's my problem.
yeah, so it might help to like look up where kind of Cassie was pointing on that hip flexor. So what I always do is I find that hip bone, Cassie, if you can
Yeah.
kind of show the hip bone, and then you go about 2 inches in from that hip bone. Yep. And then kind of on a diagonal. So you kind of want the bone to be kind of all in that area. And then movements, just like what she was doing. And then, you know, nice deep breaths always work as well. But yeah, you'll feel it for sure if you're on that area.
So not quite into the groin and not quite down